Alright, guys. I didn't really know this guy. I know he's often compared to Cyrex for people like me that don't know a lot. I never read Kiwi Farms. I never followed the whole saga of all of his stuff. I saw him munch down on a nice cockroach sandwich, and then he had the thing where he put everything in the fridge on a piece of bread or something like that, and then let it rot and fester, and he kept eating it. Not really my cup of tea. But I could see the fascination. I don't think he was ever creepy. You guys could correct me if I'm wrong. That's what makes it interesting, and he just did some harm to himself, but I think he was nice to other people. He appreciated his fans. And the whole saga with the girl, she used to come in my chat long before she started dating him, and I thought she was nice and normal at the time. And then I think she really cashed in and just used him for clout. She got tens of thousands of views on her channel, and hundreds of people making videos on her that got hundreds of thousands of views during that whole era that lasted a month or 3 months. I don't know. Just went by like a whirlwind in some ways. But everybody's life is valuable. I'm not going to make this cheesy. It's from the heart. There's so many people in here I wish I could genuinely help. Like if I had money and food and clothing to give them, and it just breaks my heart. We're all out here. We're all kind of the same, but when we fight, we're really just projecting, and we're really just festering over something in ourselves we don't like, at least initially. We have more in common than not, and that's what we should focus on. You know what I mean? It makes sense. It's very simple. But we have to examine our lives every day. Where did things go wrong? Where did they take a weird turn? This drama, if you're around 5-7 years, it seeps in your blood. You can't get out of it. You'll be chasing your tail, flapping your arms like a little bird, saying, I want something better for myself. I just don't know what to do. Or maybe you've convinced yourself you want something more, and you don't know where else to go. Life isn't always so simple and sweet. Some of us have crazy family problems and wild past and stuff. And what can you say? It's not always meant to make sense, at least right away. Maybe God will reveal it in the end. Who knows? It doesn't have to do that. It's frustrating to speculate too. But we're all in this thing together. We're all in it to win it. We got to be nicer to each other, Yeah. I saw at least 10 videos on it a couple hours ago, and now there's probably more. I should go over to German Lady's stream and see if they're talking about it. But I was going to do this later and maybe even prepare for it, but no, I'm just going to watch some stuff and learn about it along with you guys, but you guys probably know way more than me. All right, but yeah, that Jessica, that was her name. She was really nice when she used to come to my channel, and then she's like, yeah, I think I'm going to go for Joshi, she called him. Joshi. I don't know. I don't think they've said. Well, we'll find out in a second. There was a rumor that she sent him some seeds or rice cakes that are poisonous, and all of his symptoms are consistent with that, but that was just some speculation, I think. All right, here we go.
You all by saying my condolences to King Cobra JFS's father and his stepmom and his entire family. This is truly the most tragic thing I've ever been witness to since we've been in the scene. I don't even know what to say really, but I know there's a lot of people confused about what's going on, and I just want to give you guys a bare bones update, and I want to also say there's no ads in this video. Clint has posted an update video. I don't want to include it in this video because it's super heavy. A few days ago, King Cobra JFS posted a very concerning video where he was complaining about many problems. It was a short video, less than 1 minute long, and soon it would be silenced from King Cobra for around 2 days. And it wasn't until last night when it got a lot of people's attention. It seems that a welfare check had been called to his house to see what was going on because King Cobra JFS had been posting.
You know what? They're probably biting the heads off bats in heaven and making bat sandwiches,
Posting consistently, and seeing him stop so suddenly was kind of concerning. King Cobra JFS is constantly on the internet. He's been doing a lot of food hacks and been keeping people updated. It's It's insane we're never going to hear that again. At first, it all seems like speculation because only a few 911 dispatch calls could be heard. The officer called to the house, approached it, knocked, and said that there was nobody there. At the time, people was finding relief from that, but the concern continued to grow because later on in the night, through more released phone calls from the dispatch, people would come to find out that they were hearing that someone was sent over to a coroner's office. But with it being so late at night, it was really hard for people to get into contact with anybody. But people began calling a non-emergency line, which was redirecting people to the coroner's office, giving more bad signs, but still yet there was some hope holding out. But later it was discovered through a now deleted Facebook post that I believe is still on Reddit, and if it is by the time this video goes up, I will have it linked down in the description, where Clint reveals that King Cobra JFS had passed away a day ago, which explains why there was no one in the residence beforehand, which explains why there was no one in the residence when the cop first arrived. So yes, as unbelievable as this sounds, King Cobra JFS is no longer with us. I can't even believe I'm saying
Oh, he was gone a day before he was discovered?
that. Some people even pointed out that it was a month to the date of Ozzy passing, which is even more insane. But if anything, guys, definitely have a drink combo today. If there's any time in the world to test out one of King Cobra's food hacks, drink combos, now would be the time. And may finally get to play with Ozzy Osbourne. But that's all, guys. I just wanted to let you know what happened. I'll catch you guys next time.
Y'all, we are getting confirmation right now that King Cobra Josh Saunders has passed away. Last night, there was a call that went out that said that Josh Saunders may have passed away. Police went out to his lot 27, an unresponsive male. I'm sorry, it's hard for me to even record this right now. But Clint just posted that Josh has passed away. I know everybody has their thing with Josh, but this is insane shit. Like, to actually hear confirmation that this man has passed away. Let me just play this call for y'all. This is the call in which EMS showed up to Josh's lot in response to an unresponsive male. And after this, I'll be showing you guys the video of Clint confirming that Josh has passed away.
East 111 North Forest, lot 27.
Fire dispatch, 121's are out. Can you assign rescue 1 to North Forest, Charles Spain, truck 3 can stay in service.
And 1340. Truck 3, correct.
Engine 5 responding.
Copy engine 5, 1340.
3 copies direct.
At 1340.
Fire dispatcher 123.
Copy 123, 1340. En route to North Forest. It's going to be lot 27 for a male. He on the point of CPR. He's got blue lips, completely stiff, and he is not breathing.
Fire dispatch 121 on scene. Can you tell us the number?
Lot 27.
Copy. Dispatch engine 5. What's the TAC channel for their calling for us?
And TAC channel 5.
5.
En route to North Forest. They've called 79.
Fire dispatch, engine 5's on scene, command force, TAC 5, copy 1079.
1343.
Fire dispatch, rescue 1 copies. We're completing the Belleville area deal.
40.
Fire dispatch, engine 5.
Go ahead, engine 5.
Now we need to clarify who called 1079, because we're at 111 North Forest, number 27, and no one is home.
Would be 377, and they're at 111 North Forest, lot 27.
So now I'm going to be showing you guys the video of Clint responding to the situation and letting everybody know that Josh has passed away. And I'm just going to give you guys a content warning. I mean, I know watching locals is crazy, but just on an emotional level, watching a father have to talk about his son that passed away in any context is definitely something that's jarring. It's definitely something that invokes emotion.
Yeah, you know, we all like to do a little trolling from time to time on here, but this stuff puts everything into perspective. It should hit you like a gut punch and wake us up a little bit. Do we really want to be on our deathbed fighting with people on the internet? I know I'm not saying that was the case with him, but like the equivalent of that stuff, it's sad. We can get so tangled up in it, and then it's too late. But like, we should never wish death on anybody. I know that should go without saying, but you just try to spread a little joy while you can in somebody's life. You never know if they're having a horrible day or week, month, year, and it'll come right back to you, you know. That's what I try to do in here. I have a horrible life. I'm not a happy person. When I do accomplish something, it's very fleeting, and it doesn't stay with me physically. It doesn't stay with me mentally or spiritually sometimes. I have to start from scratch every day, trying to build the perfect schedule and get some of these things to roll over and add up to something more than what they are. But then I don't want to be a busybody where I'm just trying to like not reflect on my life, or there's something I have to deal with that I'm trying to push out and be irresponsible with. I want to be good with that.
To anybody, no matter like who you are. I think that this is something that will definitely make you feel bad, because it's not just Josh who's affected by this, it's everybody around him. So I definitely feel for his family. I feel for Clint right now. It's a hard thing to bury your son.
Hello, I'm Josh's dad, and there's a lot of rumors going around, so I wanted to make a video for Josh. I went to Josh's house yesterday to take him to the doctor, and when I got there, he was sleeping. I tried to wake him up. He was not responsive or breathing. I realized that his lips were blue, and I tried to revive him, but he was already dead. I got on today to delete all of his social media because fuck you is how I'm feeling. But I realized that would not be fair to his fans, and it's certainly nothing he would want. As you all know, Josh was harassed and bullied terribly his whole life. I mean, from the time he was 3, it was just nonstop. It's like he had a neon sign that said, "Please pick on me." And for some reason, so many people on this earth felt that picking on him was okay. That just because it's him, it made it all right. And that he didn't matter. But he did matter. And I want to thank all of his fans. Because you made him feel like he mattered. And it made him feel very special, and he lived for you guys every day. Josh struggled a lot with depression and was extremely suicidal most of his life, and you guys helped more than you could ever know.
Now you can find Clint's full response on Reddit. It's out there. It's about 5 minutes long. I'm just gonna cut it short here. I wanted to let him get out all the important things, but I'm just going to end this video by saying rest in peace to King Cobra JFS, Josh Saunders, the gothic bad boy, the gothic prince, right? As some may call him, the king of the goths. But right now it's not a time to joke, but I'm sure he would love to be called that either way. So anyway, guys, rest in peace to Josh, and my heart goes out to Clint and the rest of the Saunders family right now. It's definitely, I don't know, this year has been an insane year for the whole locale universe, and to lose somebody as like integral to this whole thing is Josh, as King Cobra JFS, is just, I don't even know what to say to that.
Hey, Sam and Betty.
Organizing a leadership retreat or a full company meetup, Boom Pop.
I love how the dad, his first impulse was to wipe out all of his social media, and then he took a step back and he thought for a second, and he's like, no, this was his world. There's people on there that genuinely cared about him. Tons of trolls to sift through, obviously, but holy cow. It just brings up so much emotion, because it's just, And it could totally happen to any one of us. I mean, so sobering. He said Ozzy's death made him want to drink more towards the end. And he'd broken up with that gal, that crazy lady, and I'm sure he was conflicted about that because she gave so much of her time and affection to him, and he thought he was really in love with her. She turned out to be horrible, but he just invested so much of himself, it seems. And I know how that can go, you know. But no, I don't think I ever spoke to him officially. I showed up in his chat a couple times. I don't know if he responded to me, but I didn't know him or DM with him or anything on a personal level. Again, the cockroach sandwiches kind of scared me away for a while. Bless his heart. Oh, man. It is wild. God is the only righteous judge. Yeah, the only certainty in life is death, and that is pretty crazy. So God's the only righteous judge. We judge. There's always a 1% chance or more we're going to screw it up. So we take that risk because to feel better about ourselves, but it doesn't work out. Like, that's why God made us all different, because we can't. It would be too easy to go around and say, I'm better than that person, and point your finger all day long. That's so easy to do. But when you take a step back, it doesn't make much sense. And I'm not a nice person by any stretch of the imagination per se. I try, but I mean, this just makes sense, you know. It's logical.
Welcome in, YouTubers. I regret to inform you that King Cobra JFS is no longer with us. I took it upon myself to do a little bit of research. A lot of you saw the police call about the man with blue lips, etc. I regret to inform you guys that those are true. This is not a troll. I called the non-emergency sheriff's office, and I'm going to share that call with you guys right now.
On our desk or in another line. Please leave the message and we will get...
Press 2. Hang up and dial 911. If you need non-emergency dispatch services, press 3. If you need property and evidence, press 4.
Wait while I transfer your call.
And what address does your friend...
Okay, so here it is. I call in, I say I'm a interested party looking for any information on Joshua Saunders. Haven't heard from him.
What address does your friend live at?
He asked me for the address. I say I can't provide the address. I'd have to look it up. But his name is Joshua Faye Saunders.
Okay. Give me just a moment here. We have gotten a lot of calls regarding Joshua. We're just asking that anyone that has questions about Joshua's whereabouts to give this phone number a... Friday. Just let me know when you're ready for that phone number.
She gives a phone number.
Now that must have been interesting, because I wonder if the coroner and the cops or whatever who was on the scene, they probably didn't know who he was. And then they're getting they're flooded with 10,000 calls, you know, asking if he's safe or if the rumors are true. They must have been like, what in the world? This guy was famous? What? Like trying to process that. Like,
Area code 307 235 9458.
And then I say, you know, hey, it's a little bit weird. You can't give me any information.
Yeah, just I'm not able to give any details out over the phone, so you'll have to call that phone number for Natrona County Sheriff's Office, and they'll be able to give you further details. Okay, no problem. Thank you.
And then when you call that phone number, this is what you're greeted with.
You have reached the Natrona County Coroner's Office located at 6550 Wildcat Road, Evansville, Wyoming. We are either away from our desk or on another line. Please leave a message and we will get back to you as soon as possible. If you need immediate assistance or to reach the investigator or
So, I found Josh. Sorry, to everyone that has to find out this way. I'm
So, hey, guys.
I don't know what this is.
So, got bad news. And hate to bring it, but it has been confirmed. So, his dad put out a video. By the way, I saw somebody in the chat was like, "Oh, I can't with this song. I'll be back," or whatever. You do realize that that was an Ozzy Osbourne song, right? A Black Sabbath song? Paranoid? So, that's why I picked it, because Ozzy was his favorite. So, if you can't understand that, if that doesn't make sense to you, don't really know what to tell you. But let me pull up this video. I haven't seen this yet. Like, I started watching it. It's gonna be really hard for people to watch. So just be aware of that it's sad, obviously. Just so you know what you're going into here.
I'm Josh.
All right, let's watch the full clip of his dad. The other one was just 2 to 3 minutes. This is the full 5-minute version. Oh, see how long I could last before breaking down again.
I'm Josh's dad, and there's a lot of rumors going around, so I wanted to make a video for Josh. I went to Josh's house yesterday to take him to the doctor, and when I got there, he was sleeping. I tried to wake him up. He was not responsive or breathing. I realized that his lips were blue, and I tried to revive him. But he was already dead. I got on today to delete all of his social media because fuck you is how I'm feeling. But I realized that would not be fair to his fans, and it's certainly nothing he would want. As you all know, Josh was harassed and bullied terribly his whole life. I mean, from the time he was 3, it was just nonstop. It's like he had a neon sign that said, "Please pick on me." And for some reason, so many people on this earth felt that picking on him was okay. That just because it's him, it made it all right. And that he didn't matter. But he did matter. And I want to thank all his fans. Because you made him feel like he mattered. And it made him feel very special. And he lived for you guys every day. Josh struggled a lot with depression and was extremely suicidal most of his life. And you guys helped more than you could ever know. Because you made him feel like a person. I can never repay you for that. Thank you for supporting him, for encouraging him, for all the gifts you sent, for the people who helped him produce his music and his wands. Thank you so much. As you know, Josh was extremely stubborn and wouldn't let me help him with anything because he had to do it on his own, and I get that and I respect that. Those of you who know Josh, you know how kind he was. Anybody who came to visit him in person can testify that he was such a beautiful, beautiful soul. He would help anybody. He would invite anybody in to have a beer. He would treat everybody like they were a family. And he was kind. And he was especially kind with elderly people and animals and all of insects. God, we weren't even allowed to kill insects. We had to save them. He was just a good soul. And if you can, raise a glass today for Josh. Doesn't have to be alcohol, especially given these circumstances. We don't know how he died. He died in his sleep. There's going to be an autopsy, and they think it's probably something like his appendix or liver. So if you can today, raise a glass for Josh. I don't know if it would be appropriate to do alcohol, but that's what Josh would do. He struggled a lot after he lost his best friend, Walt, and after Ozzy died. He's just really, really struggling, and he started drinking so much. But raise a glass to him today sometime. You can go one better and make it a combo. Put two things together that no one in their right mind would want to drink. That's what Josh would do. Please do not send me any private messages. I won't read them. I will simply block. If you have any positive things you'd like to say or comments or memories you'd like to share about Josh, please do it here on his page. And please respect my family's privacy. All hail Ozzy. Hail Satan. Fuck suicide. Fuck sickos. Long live Joshua Faye Saunders, JFS. Gothic King Cobra. I love you, man. I'm gonna miss you so much.
Oh, man. See if any updates in the last hour or so. Those are all from this morning, much earlier. I think only a couple big streamers have covered it or are currently streaming over it. Pod Awful. Let's check in with them for a few seconds.
He ate a diarrhea burrito or something, so now he's blue.
And we need to clarify who called 1079. We're at 111 North.
Should we call King Cobra's dad?
No.
Come on, let the man not give a fuck.
No, I'm not calling. If the guy is dead, I'm not calling his dad.
FaceTime his dad and pretend to be Cobra alive. Oh, no. That's right. Why do you have to come up with kooky things?
I know, you had to say something. You had to say something that made me want to do it. Damn it.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad.
For the 27 at 111 North Forest, lot 27.
For the guys asking why we think this is happening, that's from newsbreak.com. Just Google male found unresponsive with blue lips and no breathing, Casper, Wyoming, and it'll be the only results. And you can listen to the EMS dispatch.
Yeah, there's been a 911, or not a 911, but somebody was dispatched out to
A 911 call.
A 911 dispatch to what is very clearly his trailer. But last he was seen, he was complaining that he feels really, really bad and that he's pooping himself. So
He can't stop pooping and shitting. He's in a lot of pain.
I heard the name. I thought it was Whoosh. Oh no, that's Pod Trash. Oh no, that's Andy. Similar. I thought Andy and Whoosh would be on here talking about it.
I shitted, daddy. I poo-wooed. I need a new diaper. Ooh-woo, daddy.
That sucks. I thought he was making fun of him. What the fuck? Ooh. All right, guys. Thank you for dropping by. I wish I knew more about him. But like I said, the thing with him and Jessica, that saga was wacky. They'd get swatted and she'd be on camera yelling at the cops and doing all her shenanigans and stuff. Oh, this could be a fun experience if you keep it in perspective, but it can drive people to drink and just get really out of their minds depressed. And it can exacerbate your symptoms of whatever you're trying to escape. So you got to be really careful with it. Always get feedback. Always hook up with the right people. Don't spread yourself too thin for the extra attention. I learned that the hard way. And on it goes. Sad reminder of what many Americans are struggling with. My deepest condolences to his family. Yes. Actually, Spooky wrote something really beautiful, but I don't know if I could find it again. Let me search my posts. Oh, no. I don't think. Yeah, he's gone. They still don't have the cause of death. They're speculating about his liver. It's just a nightmare. Have a great day, sweetie. I appreciate you. I reckon I do. Man, that's just making me stoic, you know? Of course, I'm the annoying guy that has to go into the chat rooms of streams that have been set up ahead of time, and I'm like, hey, this is a non sequitur, but so-and-so just passed. It's because usually I'm the last to hear information, so that just caught me off guard and was resonating with me. I hope you're having a nice day, Sarah. I wish you wouldn't drive and stream. I get a little nervous. Nervous. But yeah, if you guys have any memories or videos you want to share relating to him, now's the time to do it. Questions, comments, critiques. I want to do more music later today. I got my therapy in like an hour. Sucks. I never want to do it up until the last minute, and then I just kind of sign myself over to it. I'm like, all right, it's going to be good for me. Put in the effort and the time. It'll work out. Oh, yikes. I know they said Ozzy's death drove him over the edge, and that was what, a week or two ago. So, and then he's still fairly freshly broken up with Jessica. Not Jessica, Messica. It just rolls off the tongue. But crazy Jessica. It's funny, I was so convinced she was a normal person. She would come try to groom me at my streams, and she didn't seem outrageous until I saw her on cam. And everyone tried to warn me about her. Like, no. It takes a while to feel stuff out. It took me like 3 years to get like the lay of the land, so to speak. You know, two-faced people, you can kind of pick them out a little bit easier. Canadian girl, how are you? Yay! I wish this was under nicer circumstances, but welcome, welcome. Yeah, now. They don't know yet. As far as I've been looking for updates, refreshing it by the hour, and I don't think this news was all from like 3-4 hours ago, and the big streamers haven't covered it as far as I could see. At least everyone I'm subbed to. I'm not subscribed to all the dramasphere as I was 3 years ago, but I think I did that on purpose. It's bleaching my brain. Shit. I don't think so. I don't know how to get on Kiwi Farm with all that newfangled stuff. It'd probably be updates on there. I don't know. Somebody was asking what that was in there. I'm saying it's a delicious farm with succulent kiwis as far as the eye can see. It's like the world's biggest community garden. You can just go in there and scarf all you want. But I wonder where it gets named. Maybe it means kiwis like balls or something. I don't know. I saw one report that said he was gone for a full day before they found his body, but it was only announced a few hours ago, or not even like an hour or two. I just woke up a little bit ago. It was the first thing I saw on my feed. I got to do a non-alcoholic shot for him. All out of my pineapple jalapeno juice. That stuff was killing my stomach. Eat something spicy and then go, no, and like try to wash it down with something and you forget there's jalapenos in like everything I eat and drink. Alright guys, thank you for stopping by, showing your condolences. Please like and subscribe. Trying to get this channel off the ground so I could do more fun stuff and learn more, get more feedback. But I appreciate all that you guys contributed. You're very sweet. Have a good day. I will see you on these YouTube streets.